Well, today we are going to talk about a jet that changed the course of aviation history and gave many air forces around the world a new sense of pride. This is the story of the Mirage III, a supersonic fighter aircraft designed by Dassault Aviation of France, and one that quickly became a legend in the skies. Back in the 1950s, the world of aviation was rapidly advancing. Nations wanted supersonic fighters that could climb fast, fly faster than the speed of sound, and carry enough weapons to dominate the battlefield. Out of this demand, Dassault Aviation came up with a radical new idea, a delta wing design, sharp and sleek, capable of breaking into the Mach 2 range. When the Mirage III took to the skies for its first flight in 1956, it immediately impressed experts with its performance. It could accelerate past Mach 2, climb quickly, and remain stable at high altitudes. The delta wing not only gave it its unique look, but also made it an extremely efficient, designed for supersonic flight. When the Mirage III entered service in the early 1960s, it was not just another fighter. It was one of the very first European aircraft capable of sustained supersonic speeds. Air forces around the world quickly recognized its potential. Countries like France, Israel, Australia, South Africa, Switzerland, and Pakistan all added the Mirage III to their fleets, and for good reason. It was versatile. It could intercept enemy bombers, dogfight in close combat, and even deliver ground strikes. In short, it was a multi-role fighter before the term became popular. The Mirage III truly made its name in combat. During the Six-Day War in 1967, Israeli pilots flying Mirage IIIs achieved incredible success against their adversaries. The aircraft's speed, maneuverability, and powerful weapons allowed Israel to dominate the skies. In fact, many aviation historians say that the Mirage III gave Israel a decisive edge during that conflict, proving just how effective the jet was. Its reputation grew, and soon it was seen as a reliable, battle-tested fighter that could hold its own against almost any opponent of the time. But perhaps one of the most fascinating stories of the Mirage III comes from Pakistan. The Pakistan Air Force, always looking to strengthen its capabilities, inducted the Mirage III into service in the late 1960s. For Pakistan, this aircraft was a game-changer. It could fly higher and faster than many regional rivals, and it gave the PAF a supersonic edge. Pakistani pilots trained extensively on the Mirage, and soon became experts in handling its delta wing quirks. The Mirage was not the easiest jet to master. Landing and takeoff required skill due to its wing design, but once in the air, it was a beast. During the 1971 Indo-Pak War, the Mirage III played a vital role. Pakistani Mirages carried out deep strike missions into enemy territory, attacked airfields, and defended Pakistani skies from incoming threats. Their ability to operate both as interceptors and strike fighters made them invaluable. The Mirage fleet of the PAF earned respect and a reputation for being sharp, reliable, and deadly when flown by skilled pilots. Even decades later, Pakistan continued to upgrade its Mirage fleet, adding modern avionics, radar, and weapon systems to keep them effective well into the 21st century. Another reason the Mirage III stood out was its simplicity. Unlike some heavy and complicated fighters of the era, the Mirage was relatively lightweight and straightforward in design. This meant easier maintenance, lower operational costs, and the ability to adapt quickly to different missions. It could carry air-to-air missiles, bombs, rockets, and even nuclear weapons if required. Few jets of the 1960s could claim such flexibility. Over time, the Mirage III also gave birth to an entire family of fighters. Its design led to the Mirage V, Mirage 50, and eventually influenced later Dassault jets like the Mirage 2000. The delta wing DNA carried on, showing just how advanced the original Mirage III really was. In total, over 1,400 Mirage IIIs were built, serving in more than 20 countries across several continents. Few aircraft in history have achieved such widespread success. Even today, when you look at the Mirage III, it still looks futuristic in its own way. The sharp nose, triangular wings, and sleek body make it look fast even when parked on the ground. For pilots who flew it, the Mirage was more than a machine. It was an experience. The moment afterburners kicked in and the aircraft shot past the speed of sound, you could feel the raw power of French engineering. And in combat, pilots trusted it with their lives. knowing that it could take them to the edge and bring them back home. The Mirage III is more than just an aircraft. It is a symbol of an era when speed, innovation, and daring design defined the aviation race. It is remembered as a jet that gave smaller air, forces a chance to stand tall against larger powers, and as one of the first true supersonic fighters that proved itself in real battles. From the skies over the Middle East to South Asia, from Europe to Africa, the Mirage III left a legacy that continues to inspire even today. And so when we look back at aviation history, the Mirage III is not just a fighter jet, it is a legend. Its story is written in the courage of the pilots who flew it, the victories it secured, and the technological breakthroughs it represented. Truly, it is one of those rare machines that became more than the sum of its parts. If you enjoyed this story about the Mirage III, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing aviation stories.